Perfect. Okay. Wow. That's a first. Just a quick one and done. All right. I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna tuck you in. My God. Hey, look, it's Gideon. What am I type? Bicycling musician, right? Who am I? Yeah, I'm that person. Bicycling musician. Alright, got it. Good. Got it. Good. That guy is good. Yeah. I'm gonna just save this for later. Put that over there. Yup. Alright. Great. It is me. Yeah, I forgot who I was. Amnesia. Is that a something? Building a... Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Sound is good. Hitting hard to... Yeah, it's fine. We're probably fine. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I have an underlying issue of death. Went to the doctor, right? And they're like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have an underlying issue of death. I'm like, is it critical? They're like, yeah, in about like 60 years. When you put it that way, Doc, it's not that scary. But I mean, that's still, you know. Probably, yeah, I don't know. Hello, what's up? Hello. Alright, warm up time. You good? Oh, is this breaking more? Hang on. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I kept hearing some weird shifting sounds when I was playing. I'm not sure if it's this, but this crack up here might be extending, growing, possibly. Either that or it's just the instrument itself creaking. I don't know. It looks like it has grown more. Either that or maybe I just haven't noticed. Alright. Hope you're fine. I'm doing alright. How are you? I got my first pizza in months. What do you mean? What? Alright, I gotta put this down on a paper towel. Otherwise it's gonna drip everywhere. I got a new tea as well while I was away. It's good stuff. Alright. New dress? I got some for Christmas. I don't know if you were here for any of those. I wore a couple of them. Look, guys, I'm eating. Are we gonna get any eating trolls today? Place your bets now. Let's go gambling. Alright. This is new. This is I got this for Christmas. This skirt. I have to wear I have to have this pad on my lap because this thing keeps eating all my clothes and I'm tired of it. It's destroying them. It actually ate this skirt too, which sucks. So. You know what? Let's start with an original today. Why not? Alright. Alright. That was an original. It's called Peuple Reconnaissant. Oh. Eating pot. Yeah, I know. Donut, yes. We got donuts. Why not? We got the little friends up here too. We got the croissant. Excuse me, the croissant, as you would say. We have un café. We've got le chat vert, the green cat. I don't know if they have a word for donut. If they do, then I didn't learn it. Alright. Excuse me, I need to make sure I wipe my fingers down. I don't need donut glaze getting all over my keyboard. I just cleaned this too before the convention, so I don't need this getting all sticky and gross and whatnot, so. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't want to do that one. That's another one. Oh, did I do that one? I don't think I did that one. Maybe I did. I don't remember. had a brain fart in there. I'm like, oh, where do we go? Kept thinking, I'm like, you gotta go up on that. There we go. What's this? Le beignet. Beignet, those are like little puff pastries that are covered in powdered sugar. Those are usually deep fried. Those are a Cajun kind of thing. The oyster. I don't know that. Don't mind me. Alright. Alright, that was one of the Mines themes from a game called Stardew Valley. That's called Claw. I did Dredge kind of late yesterday, so let's do Dredge more early today. Alright, that was two songs, both of which are from a game called Dredge. The first one is called The Resilient Traveler, and the second one is called The Tale of the Iron Rig. You look... What does it say? Let me read this. You look degenerate. Okay? I don't know what a degenerate is, but okay. I don't know how you got to that conclusion when I'm just playing an instrument, but okay. Alright, I just feel like, oh, the school, yeah. White Christmas, I mean, it is still snowy out, and we're gonna be getting another snowstorm, so I guess I could play it. Let's give it a go. I remember how to do this. I forgot. Oh. Is there an easier one to get to? No. Man. Usually I hit it with the little, oh, what's the word? The little leitmotif of, is it Jingle Bells? Right? Yeah, jingle all the way, yeah. It's coming up at some point soon. I got something for Christmas that I wanted. It's downstairs in the basement though. I don't want to go get it at the moment. Can I play with friends? Because I like French music? I don't know. It's not that hard of an assumption to make. That's actually my favorite holiday song, or one of my favorite holiday songs, I'd say. Hello, I'm doing alright. How are you? Hey, look, it's me. Christmas, yep. Alright. You can make a lot of people hate on the French. It's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, who cares? It's like, why are we hating on people? Just kindness, like, why? It's just so much of that in the world right now. Can't we all just, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Like, seriously, can we not can we not just do that? Like, seriously. Why haven't I done that before? Yeah. That's so easy. Alright, let's do Amelie. I want to do that one next. I didn't try Alaga. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have never been. The country itself. No, I think people. It's Paris itself. I think is what people don't like because it's like, oh yeah, Paris. It's like France isn't Paris and Paris isn't France. That's what I've come to understand. I've never been there, but from what I've seen people talk about, it's like it's a big touristy type of city. So it's, yeah. You can't judge a whole country just based on one place. You can't do that. That's judging a book by its cover. You gotta go there and experience the countryside, the little small establishments that, are, in this small side street kind of area that people don't go to, all because they're all busy with all the touristy stuff. It's like that anywhere, to be honest. You'll find little gems of places and people, but you just gotta know where to look. But it's like that anywhere in the world. You gotta seek it out. You can't just sum it up by just this one experience or one place you've seen. And the same thing goes with people too. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's like people come in here, they'll say stuff. It's like, oh, it's a French gay, blah blah. It's like, all right, hold on. It's like, are we not allowed to be like, oh, and that's another thing. They're like, oh, mental illness. It's like, people are allowed to make art. People have been making art since like the dawn of time. It's just self-expression. It's pretty. It's a pastime. It's a passion. It's, that doesn't sum up relating to those things. So you can't judge a person based off of that one thing and say, oh, you're this. It's like, no, I'm just a person expressing myself with however I express myself, whether it's painting, music, drawing, tinkering, DIY, whatever, Me and Cara, yeah, I get that, but you know what, that's probably a deep-rooted history that takes place probably around the time of Napoleon, if not either slightly earlier or later than that. As far as recent history, no, from my understanding at least. I also don't have all the facts, so I can't speak on this topic. Unlike some people will just throw out random nonsense on a subject that they know nothing about. It's like, you gotta know when to hold your tongue, because if you don't have all the information, don't go throwing out stuff that's inaccurate and then get called out for it later. Because then you're like sticking your foot in your mouth, and it's like, then you look like the jerk. It's like, don't do that. Have some decency and some self-respect for yourself, and save yourself the headache, honestly. Yeah, you can. Go grab 'em. I got this at the convention. The convention. The convention, excuse me. Sorry, I got a itch in my throat. Sorry. Bug Cat has a friend. I have a other one over there, but he was in yesterday's stream. I like to swap them out. All right. Are we done dying now? Can I get back to the music? I don't want to choke to death while I'm playing. All right, what was I? Amelie, right? All right, what did you send me? Let me see. Right. Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking of. It was either like Napoleon era or 1940s. All right, that was La Valse d'Amélie. That's by Jan Tiersen. Excuse me. I'm just gonna take a minute. Actually, what's this? Alright, never mind. Every country, yeah, every country has a stereotype, yeah. We should move away from that, though. Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. That's for later. I'm gonna watch that later. That could be of use to me. Alright. Hello! We're just drinking and bar fighting. And potatoes! Potatoes! You know? We're gonna do that one next. was perfect. Wow. Still gotta learn the full version of that. Yes, I know. It's a terrible. I don't do accents well. I can sort of do a French accent if I need to. Sort of. It takes a little bit to get it going. But yeah. Alright. That was Sus le Ciel de Paris. That is by Edith Piaf. Where are we gonna go from here, though? Do that one. I can't. You good? Just gibberish, okay. That was also perfect. Wow, goodness. Alright. Very on point today. Alright. That was The Forgotten Memories. That's by Luella Gren. That's also gibberish. Okay. Hello, I'm doing all right. How are you? Whoop. Guess we didn't like the gibberish. Gosh. All right, I'm gonna finish this. No more donut. Womp womp. I do have more tea over there, so I'll probably grab that once I finish this cup. 4:15. I can't see my clock over there because I have the T is blocking the clock. Do that one. I'll do another original. That was an original. That's called Found Happiness. Alright. That was originally written for piano. I'm gonna finish this really quickly. I'll do another one, and then I'll grab the rest of the tea in a minute. You're calling now? Really? I can't answer right now. So you're open past 4? What? Go to... fuck it. Whatever. Alright. I call when I'm free, but but you're not. Okay. But the moment you got free time, I'm busy. I guess that's how it is. A doctor. I have a referral and shit. It's whatever. I've been putting off doing it because I got the referral back before Christmas, and I've had just so much going on. I've not had time to just sit down and schedule the appointment because I didn't know when they were going to schedule it, and I didn't want it impacting the stuff I had planned, which was the holidays, New Year's, and then the convention. So I'm like, I'll just do it after. But my doctor's been really persistent. It's like, we haven't heard back from you. They sent me like a final like, this is our like final attempt to reach out to you to be like, here, use your referral and do something with this. I'm like, all right, I know. It's like, Jesus. Oh, I know it's a priority. I know that, but it's like I didn't want it affecting whatever, because we had planned this. I knew we were going to be going to this convention since last year when we went to it, because that whole debacle, because we both got sick and we couldn't attend the rest of it. So our tickets, I contacted the convention people and they carried our tickets over to this year. So technically, we got in free this year, which very gracious of them for doing that, because they didn't have to do that. But I just figured I'd try and just reach out to them and be like, hey, this is what's up. Is there anything you could do? Whether or not like they give us a credit, half off. It's like to make it easier. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say. I mean, you could probably figure it out if you watch the short I uploaded. You could kind of see people in the background. So, yeah. It's a mess. I still don't know what's happening. We possibly got stuff that's coming up in like actually in like a week or two. I'd like to go see Markiplier's movie at some point with my partner, because that's at the end of the month. There's also another event that is going on with friends we met at the convention that's happening like the first week of February. I don't know if we're doing that because my partner's busy, so yeah. I do need to nip this in the bud. No pun intended, but like, it's finding time is. YouTuber convention, not quite. I don't want to say because I'm sure people on the Discord already know. If you're on the Discord server, you probably are aware. Because I don't want to lose half my subscriber base. I know there's like only a couple people watching. Like my entire subscriber base doesn't watch all at once every time I go live. That would be really cool. I'm not gonna lie. If there were 8,000 people sitting in here right now, I would be in over my head right now and out of my mind. But that's beside the point. That's like, one can only dream. But I don't know. I don't want a self-image of, or my self-image of, in other people's eyes being diminished, and then them being like, oh, you're into that kind of thing. Never mind. I'm gonna go because that's how people are. Because again, like we were talking about earlier, people judge a book by its cover, even though that you shouldn't, because there's more to me than just that. So it's whatever. I was gonna try a song that I should play more to get it into the mix. Actually, you know what, here. What was it? It was this one. Yeah, the chat would be unreadable. It would just be going. It would be kind of out of hand. In the what? In the bud. Nip it in the bud. It's a saying. To just get something done and over with, like, out of the way. Alright, let's take this one slow and steady. Let's see if it brings us. Alright, I'll read those later. Alright, I saved it. I saved it. After the difficult part, I saved it. Alright, that was pretty good. The beginning was a little like, eh. Alright, that wasn't that bad. It was like a 75 at best. I'm gonna write that one down because that was pretty good. Alright, that was Dans Banan. That's by Detective Biran. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, I am gonna quickly grab the rest of my tea that's over there. Give me 2 seconds. Also, here, take a look. See? It's eating it. This is what the accordion's been doing to my clothes. This is why I gotta use this now. Alright. Hang on, I'll take this over here. I don't have to bring this with me. You can shut off, please. You're still semi-hot, I think. Come on. There you go. There. Easy. I had to take sugar out of the sugar bowl and put it in like a bag. I was like, what do I put this in? Because like I can't just like put it anywhere because otherwise, you know. That's a lot of sugar. Huh, didn't realize how much sugar that was. Oh, I got sugar on the desk. Ah, shoot. Whatever. I want to see how hot this actually is. To see if this is actually a viable option to keep using this whenever I have tea in here on stream. I used a, it's this little heater, right? It's designed for glass jar candles. So you place the candle on it and then you plug the thing in and turn it on and it will melt the wax in the candle through the glass. It's like a heat plate. So I'm like, we have a pitcher, like a small pitcher, so I'm like, I'll just like boil up another thing of water and I'll just keep it on that over there and then I can reuse the tea bag. So I want to see just how hot this is. I think the sugar has melted. Let me see. Careful. Nah. Alright, not as hot as I would have wanted it, but that just means I have to drink it faster. Alright. It might have helped if I had if I put like a paper towel over it. Ooh. That sugar did not melt fully. Okay. That's alright. Note to self, that doesn't really work. It also might be the pitcher itself because it's not like a flat base, it's got like a little rim on it, so it's not like making direct contact, so that might be why it didn't heat up as much as it possibly could have. But that's fine. Alright, I will set you down over there. The flavor carried through though for the second brewing, but then again I did have leave the tea bag in over there, so that works. Alright. I'm getting a message. Hang on. I'll read this. Hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? Goodness. What's this? The G. I like the G sus chord. It's an okay chord. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's like anything special, but like, I don't know. I prefer other chords. Diminished chords are cool. Very jazzy. See? Very jazzy. Did you send me something and what? Did you delete the message? What the fuck? Never mind, that's weird. It said you messaged me. There were like 3 messages. Never mind, I guess. Alright. That's weird. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ah, don't! Oh, did you do it? Wait. Fuck, I didn't realize I forgot the pad. Did you eat it? Don't do that. Did you do it? Alright, I think we're safe. Jesus. It's gonna eat my clothes. It's gonna do it. It's bad. It's awful. Bad accordion. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Requiem for a Dream. I have not looked. I recognize the name of that. That is something that was requested. I need to go through and reorganize my list. I might try to do. You know what? I don't have anything else going on. Other than maybe practicing piano at some point tonight. I should do that. If anything, maybe I'll hop in like a voice chat or something. Alright, I gotta streamline all of my, all the requests and stuff from all of last year and put them into like a proper like list so I can actually look at it and not just write it down and end up forgetting about it, because this was not a good like organizational system I had going. Oh shit, you want an invite, hang on. Fuck. Can I right click this and just get an invite link this way? Hang on. Does this work? Please? That way I don't have to do whatever. Ah, yes, fantastic. Great, it does work that way. Alright. Don't like to, yeah, I'm trying not to let it consume my clothes. I want this to expire never. No limit, yep. Gimme, good. Alright, here you go. Turns out I did friend the person that I was talking with that did the little dance at the convention. That also played the accordion. I did exchange information, so I asked them if they wanted to join the Discord, so they just responded. So. Alright, what are we doing next? Zelda? What are we thinking? Zelda stuff? I kind of want to do Zelda stuff. What do you guys think? I'm going to do Zelda stuff. post a video of that? I feel like I did a short of that. I can't remember. Zelda. Yes, that was Zelda. Alright. An original. Yes, let's do that. Let's do Janvier. It's January. Actually, January is almost over at this point. I mean, technically, wouldn't they grow because they're absorbing the pickle brine? Or is it the opposite? I don't know. I don't know anything about pickles, honestly. Alright, that was the original. That's called Janvier. Pickles dehydrate? Do they? Is it from the salt and the vinegar, probably? Because that's what I originally had in mind. Because they probably, if they don't, like, swell up from trying to absorb the brine, they probably slightly shrink because of, like, the salt content. That would make sense. How do you do it again? It was alright. It was kind of rocky during the mornings, I will say, waking up so gosh darn early. As for Tuck, he's in his cave at the moment. I think he is asleep. Yeah, he's all pulled up into his. I thought about. Oh, here, there's something I got. How much was it? This was what, $30? Or was it 15? It might have been 15. I don't remember. I bought, what was this, I think this was day 2. Alright, so this is, you're like, alright, what is this? It's just a rectangle, right? And, like, there's a little badge. It's programmable. I have the instructions are somewhere. I need to download the software onto my laptop, if I want to, like, change it or whatnot. But, like, you could put your name, you could put, like a design, and then it has, like, different animations, apparently. I went with the pink one, because why not? So that was pretty cool. So I had that on my badge. My badge, actually, is it? You could sort of see my badges. It's up here. They're a lot more, decorated than last year. I will say that. It's much. Last year was literally just the badge and the lanyard. Now there's a bunch of pins and stuff on it. It was interesting. It was really fun though. I had fun. I can't wait for next year as well. My lips peeling. I actually got this this tea at the convention that I'm drinking. Was it mango passion fruit, I think it was? Which yes, I'm from the US. Well, it was better than last year. We got sick. Made some new friends. A few that are actually in the area, which is nice. I don't know if we're gonna stay in contact, but we'll see. We'll see. Actually, two of them I haven't even messaged. I've messaged one when we first exchanged information. The other one I didn't even get their information. I had to get it through my partner from the person that I had already exchanged info with because it was their girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, oui, le français. Very funny, yes. Let's do some more Zelda. Why not? I gotta learn the beginning part of the song. We'll just jump right in. Alright. Alright, that was the Kakariko Village theme. That's from Ocarina of Time. Did you get any footage to make a video for? A couple things. I need to get in contact with a couple people just to ask them if I have permission just to post stuff because they're in the video. So I might have to check with them. I did upload one thing already. It was a short of me. It was just like the ending to Découverte de Soi because it was like really good. There was a couple hiccups in there. Like you could see me being like, eh. So I just uploaded just the ending bit because it sounded really good. And it was short, so you know. I didn't really record. I didn't take as many pictures as I was hoping for. There's like a lot of pictures like I put into the gallery, but a lot of it was like stuff in like the vendor hall, like I was taking pictures of. So like I don't know, just like stuff to buy or stuff that like made me giggle. Because I did get to play with another accordion player, which was cool. We actually played that song. We played the song I just played together. It was me, that accordion player. I walked up and they were just there, and a flute player, and we played that, and they played the harmony bit, and I'm like, that was beautiful. It was just absolutely amazing. Speaking of which. Alright, let's jump to the future by like 200 years. Ready? Ooh, try that again. Fuck that. Alright. Alright, that was the Windfall Island theme. That's from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I need to kind of hone in how to be able to do that smoothly. Transition from Kakariko, do like the song of time, and then just go right into that one. What time is it? I can't see. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Almost 5. Ooh, hang on. I should check that. Oh, we're not fully charged yet. What? Okay. Fine. Alright, I think we're gonna do Lumiere next. I'd like to go to a convention with friends. Honestly, I feel that, yeah. It's difficult to get there, at least for me, because I don't drive. That's kind of the one thing that's kind of stopping me from going to spend time with people, especially if said people live, you know, an hour away. It's like, obviously, can't do that. That was really fucking good. Wow. Little hiccups in that little middle bit, but that was fine. Alright. Well, not bad. Yeah, it's taken me a while to get that one into a good playable standard. Ooh, what's this? This is violin bows 200. Over 100 violins. Violin parts, case of music related. I don't have 25 grand lying around. I think I'll pass. I don't even have the 25. Forget the 25 grand. I don't have the space for that. Nor do I have the skill to fix those. That's funny though. Wow. I think, have I seen that? I might have seen that post actually before. Hang on. I think I've seen that post before. Interesting. I probably know someone, the luthier I know of might be interested in that, but I don't know if, I don't know what his bank account looks like. So I don't know if he's got that much spending money to just go dropping 25 G's on that one. Alright, that was Promenade dans Lumière. That's from Expedition 33. What are we doing next? Oh, excuse me. Do I want to do another original? Mayhaps? Actually, no. Let's do some Dan Newton. Cassis. Yes, maybe. 33. Yes. I don't know Harry Potter. I don't want to learn Harry Potter. I think I've told you this in the past. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Actually, hang on 2 seconds. I'm gonna message them. Does that work better? Possibly? I don't know. All right. There we go. That was The Meadows in Bloom. That's by Daniel. Goodness. What are you? 23. Really? Okay. That was later than that. Shit. Yeah. It's coming up like a month or so. Let's do that one. Yes. Excuse me. Thank you. No. There we go. One more. Needs work anyway. I would still like to do a cover of that to upload. Alright. Yeah, it's really 23. I'm 23. Alright. Alright, that was a song called Jamais de sans toi. It is by a French melodeon player. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Let's do another original. Why not? I can't read that. Never mind. Alright, this is my favorite. Here we go. Yes, I know, it's out of date, yes. Alright, that was an original. That's called La Valse du Cassis. You can find that on YouTube, as well as through the link in the description below on my Bandcamp page, the bicyclingmusician.bandcamp.com. Alright. So feel free to check that out, because you can find all of my music over there. You know a Russian song, Marka? I can't say I do. Let's see if this translates. Nope. Alright. Oh, I tried. What's up? Hello. Not much. How are you? We could. Oh, I didn't play that one while I was out there. I should have. I should have. I'm sure that would have got people's attention. Actually, let's see if we could do that. I've only learned the ending bit, and it's I can't play it in the proper time signature it's in because I can't. My brain can't fathom how to do the jazz time signature. Out of practice. We'll do that. I need to work on that one. Oh, I was gonna do that one. Right. Ooh, no, no, no. Whoa, alright, hang on. Not too shabby. for being out of practice, sort of got the hang of it as we went. That works though. Alright. Alright, that was the Guinness Waltz. That is an Irish folk tune. I'm gonna go, who did I give that? Alright, well, take care, goodness, and thank you. I appreciate that. These are, the YouTube and Bandcamp are great for the rough cut lives. They really, oh yeah, exactly. It's funny, because with the audio on Bandcamp, those recordings, they don't line up perfectly, because the way I have to record everything, I have to record each side of the instrument separately. So I have to record the bass line first, and then I have to record this side. And a lot of the time, all of those recordings are unpracticed, because usually the keyboard side, when I go to record the actual melody, it's all kind of in the moment. So it kind of just builds itself as I go, and I sort of figure it out for how I want it to be. I'm like, all right, this works. And then I'll be like, all right, now we go back and try to record it proper. And then I have to line them up, because they're supposed to go together. So a lot of the times there are timing issues that you can hear. That's why they're not that great. At some point in the future, once I get some proper equipment and I have more than one microphone and I can record with both mics simultaneously, I will re-record all of my music and just upload it to Bandcamp as a remastered album, and they'll all be available there, so you can just pick them up there. Because also, it's like, I've practiced them. I've honed them in for what I wanted them to originally sound like by playing them, which you can't really do while recording them, because they're being formed in the moment while trying to record them. So it's like, all right, I record them and then I hone them in, and then they become what they are now. So I do know Davy Jones' theme. We can also do Pirates of the Caribbean. We can definitely do that. That's not common. It is not common. It's you don't really see them much anymore. But apparently there were like 5 other people at the convention that had them. I only bumped into 2 people. One person actually had it with them. The other just was like, oh, I have one, and was showing me videos. I'm like, that's amazing. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Still gotta learn that whole one. There's a ton of songs. I gotta figure out the full versions of. This one. Make sure I'm on the full register. Come on. one's probably might be my favorite. Of course, it's from top to bottom too. That's a really good chord right there too. I like that sound. All right. Oh, hi, yeah, we got Zelda requests. Bella Ciao. Yeah, we could do that. I haven't done that one in a bit. Diatonic. This is not Ooh, fuck. Well, I just I just punctured the mesh. Whoops. This is not diatonic. This is a chromatic. Right? This is just a chromatic keyboard accordion. Piano accordion. Alright, we could do Bella Ciao. Then I've not done Zelda's Lullaby in a while. We could do both of those, or at least try to. Alright. Yes. I'd like to get a melodeon at some point. That's gonna be quite of a ways away in the future though, because those are expensive. How does it work? The chord on the right. They're all linked together. Excuse me. It's called the Stradella bass system. So when you press a button, one of these buttons that are actually like the chord buttons, it'll play 3 notes at once for you. So there's you have major chords, you have minor chords, and then 7th diminished chords. So they're all kind of near each other. So you don't have to form the chords like you would on a piano. They're already formed for you. You just can't see what you're really doing over here. Something from Strauss, Johann Strauss. What is he known for? He did the Blue Danube, right? I can't really do that one too well. I'm gonna write him down though. Alright, let's see if we could do I don't even know if that person is still here. Lullaby. I want to do this in a lighter key, because it's supposed to be like light and airy. Ciao. Yes, I did play that one. Just trying to play the accordion. I don't know what easy songs to start with. Oh goodness. Don't start with that one. Don't do Song of Storms. You will cry. Let's see. That might be too difficult. I don't know if you know this one. It's probably lesser known because it's a video game soundtrack, but usually I tend to recommend a song from the game Dredge because it's very slow, and when you're first starting out, you can have each of the bass notes more staccato, more like individual, so you can like count them like one, two, three, 1, 2, 3. And it helps with timing. So I didn't start with this one because I didn't really find out about Dredge until after I'd already had this. Which reminds me, I need to upload that tomorrow. I have a clip of my Dredge gameplay where I pulled the accordion out mid playthrough. I was trying to play along with the music in the game with the soundtrack, but that's a really simple one, I'd say, that was easy to learn. That's called the Resilient Traveler. You could try Amelie if you wanted to. I don't know how. That actually no, that's way too difficult. There's a kind of a big jump in there. Trying to think here. You could do. Is that one easy? Yeah. You could do Tetris. That's pretty simple, I'd say. A lot of accordion songs tend to be really difficult. I'd probably say try starting out with like waltzes because that's what I did. And I'm still doing because I can't figure out anything else because they're really difficult. A lot of styles of accordion tend to be really fast, like polka. I have not learned polka. Does that mean what I think that means? I don't know if you've been here before. I don't know. You have been here before. I don't know what to say to that. Alright. You like beer? Not really. I'm not really a fan of alcohol. I'm still kind of figuring out what I'm okay with drinking and whatnot. I gotta be careful because of the medications that I take, because you don't want to have those mix with alcohol, obviously. So remember to, if you are of age and you do partake of the drink, just be mindful of yourself and be safe. I like stuff that doesn't taste like alcohol. I don't want to taste the alcohol. So if I'm gonna drink something, it's gonna have a lot of stuff masking the actual like sharp like bite of like the alcohol. Those aren't really that easy. You could do Oswald. I don't even know if you know what Oswald is. Oswald is a kid's cartoon from the early 2000s. It's already kind of slow as it is. You just might struggle a bit with the keyboard side, but the chord progression is super simple. It's the same. It's all buttons that are right next to each other. So like that's the easy bit. You just have to get used to the finger spread on the keyboard side. Champagne and liqueur. Yes. Did I? Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Goodness. Still drinking. I mean, I do too. I just gotta be careful. I don't drink much. I've not drank much yet. Maybe a couple drinks here and there. But like, I don't actively drink. If we're out at like a fancy restaurant, maybe. It depends. It really depends. Let's do that one. That one needs work. Actually, hang on. I should check. Is this done charging? I'm gonna pull the plug now. Alright. Never mind. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm assuming the audio is fine so far. Just let it fully charge. We're almost at the end of the stream anyway. I'm gonna have to get a new charging cable because I think this one's starting to quit on me. Excuse me. pretty good. Still, that last note though, that last chord. Still is a 50-50. Alright. That's pretty good though. Better than yesterday. Alright. That was Die Anywhere Else. That's from Night in the Woods. That's a video game. What did I say? Oh yeah, the Vesuvius. Hey, what's up? That took me a second. Alright. That's a newer one I've been trying to learn. Alright. What are we doing next? Let me see. T's gone. That's good. Quarter of. Got it. Alright. I want to do the last Zelda one. Did I do all the Zelda ones? I didn't do Majora's Mask, because that one still needs work. Yikes. Speeding. Slow down. There we go. Alright. There we go. That was Cass's theme. That's from Breath of the Wild. What? Ew, water? No. Nirvana? I don't know any Nirvana. What does this say? This is, I think, German? Question mark. No idea. It doesn't want to translate. Alright. Great. Good talk. Probably 10 of. So we'll do like 3 more. Let's do another original. I didn't play that. I don't think I played that one while I was there. Probably should have. That was a good build-up. That was a good build-up at the end there. Very good. Alright. Alright, that was an original. That's called Les Couleurs de l'Automne, The Colors of Autumn. Ooh. I haven't played that one in a bit. That hurts my arm. Oh, is he? Ah, yeah, he's swimming. Alright. Alright, I want to do the woodlands. Yeah. Alright, let's do that one. Why not? Woodlands Waltz. Try to do this one. Similar to Lumiere, I tried to do this one whenever I stream too, because I like this one. I don't know why it always ends up being like the second to last song, but apparently that's a thing that has happened. Ooh, Can I have full bass, please? Try that a little more. Quite the ending I would have wanted, but still pretty good. Alright, that was the Woodlands Waltz. That's by Dan Newton. What's the name of the life-changing game? Oh, I love those sorts of themes, yeah. He takes he doesn't really like being picked up. I'm not gonna lie. Also, he will probably try to bite me. So I usually keep him in the tank. Or scratch me, because he's got long nails. Alright. Alright. I think we're gonna This next one's gonna be the last one of the night. I'm not gonna be live. Actually, do I have to do the tank tomorrow? I might have to do the tank tomorrow, which shouldn't be a problem. I think it's just rinsing the filters. Which, even so, I should probably drain like half the tank anyway. Alright. You bite? Probably. I also have to shower tomorrow, so that's also kind of up in the air too. So I don't know what's happening with that, because we still don't have the part to fix that. So no clue what that's involving. So all right. This is going to be the last song of the night. This is an original. This is called Découverte de Soi. You can find this on YouTube or through the link in the description on my Bandcamp page, along with all of my other original songs for purchase and download. Plans after stream. I might be able to hop in voice chat. I'm not sure. Have a Spotify playlist music similar. I do not use Spotify, unfortunately. You can find me on YouTube and Bandcamp. That's about it. I have a Discord server too. If you're more than welcome to join that. You can find Dan Newton is on YouTube. That's the Woodlands Waltz is off of his personal album called Out of My Dreams. He also has a ton of like French cafe and bistro music as well, so you could check him out. See Shanty? No, I gotta get going soon. I'm tapped out. What do I do in the Discord? There is a link in the description below of the live stream. If you're on mobile, I think it's if you click up here, and then scroll down a bit, it should say description. Or you could click that right there in the chat. That should work? Question mark. All right. Rusty Razor, what? You'd like a voice chat? We could possibly. I'm not gonna enjoy doing it, but I need to go through the Discord DMs. That's if my laptop lets me. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, there we go. What is it? 6 on the dot. All right. That was an original. That's called Découverte de Soi. You can find that on YouTube. There's a music video for that. You can also find it through the link in the description below on my Bandcamp page, thebicyclingmusician.bandcamp.com, along with all of my other original songs available for purchase and download. So feel free to check that out. If you're new here and you're just tuning in and you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you're notified of when I go live again or when I upload new music. And feel free to also join the Discord server that we have. Link also below. And if you're feeling generous, feel free to send a tip through Venmo. That's linked right here in the chat. Oh, hi. Yes, I know. I'm doing the outro. Can you? Shh, it's okay. There's Venmo pinned in the chat here. So if you want to send a tip, you're more than welcome to. You're not obligated to, but it helps. It helps me as an artist, and it helps fund future projects and stuff. So you're more than welcome to, and I greatly appreciate that. Anywho, I'm gonna get going. I'm not going to be live tomorrow because tomorrow is a self-care day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can hopefully get the shower fixed. If not, then, oh, I guess I'm showering pilgrim style again. So, yeah, that's going to be not very fun. So, anywho, to those of you that are still here, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world. I wish you luck with whatever you're doing in life. And remember, choose kindness. It's simple, it's easy, and it's the decent human thing to do, and it helps build a better tomorrow, one small step at a time. So, I just want to... Did I miss anything here? Discord, yep, up. Music Maestro, yep, on PC you can go. Okay, gotcha. Alright. I'm going to get going. I usually go live around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just so those of you are aware of that. For next time, which might be, what's today? Today's Friday? Question mark? Yes. I might be back Sunday. I can't guarantee that yet, though, because I don't know what the weather's going to be like. So, anyway, until next time, thank you, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. So, take care, and ciao.